This is held by Shango priests and priestesses alone. Shango is the god of thunder and lightning. And once you see somebody holding this, you will know him as an initiate of Shango. It may be male or female. And I told you I will come with a film for you. This shows that the owner of this one is a female priestess of Shango. You know, this is carved in the image of a woman. And it may be the owner of this lost one of his twin brothers or sisters. Right. That is why she carved her own Oshe in female form.
Show it to the camera.
This is Oshe Shango. Anywhere you see God of lightning demonstrated or displayed, this is what Shango used to use. It is truly used to command lightning.
Okay. Those of you know Marvel comics, remember Thor, God of Thunder. It's the one with a hammer.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like a, you know, the similar kind of symbol
Sure.
that will come through, you know.
And
that's Thursday, of course.
Thunderbolt is what the custodians, anytime somebody is gone to Africa for initiation into Shango, you know, the thunderbolt, that is the instrument of punishment, which we always dare never to see. We don't pray to incur the thunder, the judgment of Shango. Have you ever seen thunderbolt?
I know.
The stone from heaven, used by Shango. We will come and show you one day. It's a big stone, right from heaven. That's the instrument. If I steal your farm today, and the community call me to come and confess, why do you steal God's farm? I don't steal God's yam. But we saw you stealing. Okay, come and swear by Shango. You understand me? And the community will bring me before Shango priest or priestess to come and swear. If I can swear fakely, in 7 days, lightning will come and strike me. And put your yam in my chest like this. Ask any African or Nigerian, if Shango is invoked here in this city today, it will fight in the proper way. All they need is just to do whatever they need and raise this up. You will see cloud in 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. That thief will be exposed openly. Quote me for it and let people come and try it. All these powers are there. So as with this one that is the significance.
I just noticed there's some beads around
yes.
the neck, and you're wearing quite a lot of beads.
That's correct.
I just wondered if you could tell me a bit more about the symbolism of
the symbolism of beads in hands and necks and legs is, as I told you, all these religious and spiritual things are not things you go to the market to buy. This is certificate to initiatives. You understand me? Sure. Where did I put this in your hand?
Down Nigeria, in the Ife.
Where? In the shrine or in the street?
In the shrine.
The shrine. You see? And this is the certificate that the owner of this is initiated. Though Africans or Nigerians or Yorubas or Africans, we have way of decoration. They are fanciful beads, but designated ones like this can only be found on initiated priests and priestesses.
Okay.
So we don't just wear beads,
no.
We don't just wear even rings. There are some religious and spiritual rings which may be put on your hand for protection or for guidance or for...
I wondered if you both, because I know that you both lived and grew up in Manchester, and I wondered if you could share with us the impact for you in terms of being initiated. Is that something that you could share and what it's...
Well, basically, it's almost what it is. It's a connection and a relinking back and connecting with your original essence. Again, through initiation and going through various stages, internally, you're actually becoming, going through a process of being and becoming. Again, Africans in the diaspora, there's a term used and we call them lost, because again, a lot of people do not have that ancestral connection. And a lot of people, based on conditioning, black people here, through that conditioning, are actually afraid of themselves and even to go back home and make that connection with themselves and with their ancestors and their brothers and sisters who are left there. So for me, it's a massive thing in terms of connecting with my original essence from whence I come, in order for me to move forward in life.
And it was a nice journey to go back over to Africa anyway, because really, although we'd been to Egypt prior to going to Nigeria, it wasn't until I went to sort of Nigeria really where I could sort of get some understanding as to what was going on. And Africa wasn't like how I thought it would be like, based on how I used to see Africa on the TV. You know, almost like I wasn't expected, it sounds crazy, but it's almost like I wasn't expected to see high-rise buildings and cars like you see out on the streets in the UK and stuff like that, because you wouldn't think so based on how you see Africa. But connecting with the spiritual side was really something which was profound, and still, even today, I'm still absorbing fully what took place. It was like what Ian was saying, that it was a good connection for us, and we could see that the people, how genuine they were, and glad that we had actually made that journey to go back to Nigeria, and they're really pleased about that we actually took it on ourselves, and we put aside lots of, like, you know, the images and lots of the things what we had saw which may have kept us from going there one time, and we put those aside and we actually went, and it was a nice experience to go and see and go and learn about our own spirituality, something which it wasn't like imposed on us, but learn something which we made that decision to go and seek out. And that was something nice, because you found out that the religion was just, if it is a religion, it's just a way of life. It's a tradition, really, as opposed to really, it's just a way of life.
Was it an easy decision or a straightforward one to come to be initiated, or?
Yes and no. Again, based on the conditionings, again, to be initiated, this is something which has been taking place internally, psychologically for me a long time, in terms of travelling. But to actually make that connection, we've walked the walk. Again, back in the 60s, Malcolm X told us, a man without knowledge of self is like a tree without roots. So making that journey is almost like eating food, metaphorically speaking. You understand? So.
Yeah, well, to answer more about initiation, not everybody had the star of initiation on their head. It is when the oracle reads you or me and tell me that, yes, I can be initiated. We could also say not all Christians are pastors or reverend fathers. I think you understand that. Some people want to be initiated. They like them being initiated, but once we read them, the oracle will say, no, you can only be a believer or practitioner, but not to be initiated, not a messenger. Because by the time they were initiated, the time we discovered them to have the stars of initiations on their head, we told them, well, it's going to be a big task. Many are called, but few are chosen. Right. You have the star of initiation in your head. Right. It's not a ceremonial thing. And we've seen people who say, I want to be initiated like Dave, but the oracle said, no, you cannot be initiated. You can be a believer, or because everybody has their own stars on their head. So there is a difference between being initiated and being a believer and practitioners.